Hi, it's Evan Jackson from Young, Bold, and Regal. This show is magnificent. I love that it's about family. And I wanted to ask Demetrius, how surreal was it to play your own father in the role? And what type of role has 50 Cent been as a mentor for you in your acting career going forward?
Man, well, first I want to say 50 is my biggest mentor and like damn near my best friend now. Like it was so crazy as I remember 3 years ago. My dad first told me that 50 was doing the show and everything. And my dad told me he wanted me to go in his presence to 50 first casting in Atlanta,
Hmm.
Georgia. So this was the first time ever me and 50 everything, right? So I go, my dad's presence, me and 50 sit behind the table and we watch people audition just for the first time. So the next day, next morning, 7 in the morning, 50 called on my phone like, hey, I want you to move from Miami and go
Wow.
to LA and go to acting classes. And at the time I was at UNLV, I was in college, my dad and mom wanted me to try college because that's what they wanted me to try at the time. I was just graduating high school. So 50 told me he wanted me to move, do acting classes. I had to get all my stuff and go. I'm like, man, I'm about to
Yeah.
go. I'm about to do this. And I really, it was intense acting classes. Like nothing was given to me. 50 was always telling me that he wanted me to earn it. And at the end of the day, I had to earn it. Like it
Mhm.
always could have been no. I'm not just gonna get the part just because I'm my dad's son. Like I
Yeah.
have to, put in the work. So I had intense acting classes 2 times a day, some days, 5 days a week. Only days I had off Saturday and Sunday, and that was for a year and a half, 2 years until I had to audition for the role and earn it. So the fact that I earned it, it was the journey that makes it so like so like
Rewarding.
relieving now. And so yeah, and we able like to laugh about it now, but at that time it was intense. And 50 just always been in my corner, always believed in me since day one, always never ever had a doubt. Like he always, even if I had doubts on myself, he always told me like, man, you got it, trust me, you got it. Just really tap in and focus and do what you need to do. You know what you got to do. And every
Mhm.
time he told me that, I just locked in and knew what I had to do. I met Randy for the first time, auditioning in front of him, and he was just giving me notes and just telling me exactly what he was looking for. So once I really delivered and everybody knew, once they seen that I could do it, I feel like that's when they would come more comfortable. And on set, I came through, and I wasn't because it's life or death for me. I have to be able to tell the story like it's supposed to be told. When I got my dad and everybody else, still out here, just my family is real. So yeah, man.
Mhm. And then I like the connection between Demetrius, you, and Da Vinci on screen. I want to ask Da Vinci, I'm familiar with you from All American, and then I see you on this show. How is this role different from any role or anything you've done in your life? Because I feel like you stepped into the lead role, and your connection with Demetrius on camera is like, I feel like you guys really fighting like brothers, did business like brothers. It was very real. I like that.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and yeah, this role is completely different, and I'm so happy to be put in this position to tell this story and to show my range. You're gonna see us go from happy to sad to scared to confused to it's like and it's like that's every actor's dream, because a lot of actors they can tap into that, but they never get that opportunity to tap into that. So just being casted in a project that's so historical and just to show this much range, it's like, yo, it's a dream come true. If this is the last project I do in my life, like I would be extremely happy and satisfied because it's so legendary.
For sure. And there'll be plenty more. I feel like you stepped into a lead role with this role. And Randy, I wanted to ask you, when you took a step back and you looked at the show and how you work with 50 Cent, what are you most proud of when it comes to working on this show?
Um, I mean, that's a great question. Um, the thing that I am probably most proud of is that we delivered the show because I'm not sure people know how difficult this is to do a show about, that is pretty much based on two real life legends
Hmm.
incarcerated. You know what I mean? I'm talking like you only get 10-minute phone conversation. When
Yeah.
I go to visit them, you know what I mean? I have 6 hours with them, but I can't take a notebook or a pen. So I have to hear everything, run in my car, write that down. That's difficult in itself. You know what I mean? But then I'm not sure people realize how difficult it was shooting during a pandemic.
Yeah.
Shot at the beginning of a pandemic and finished the series. You know what I mean? And lastly, even dealing with the brothers, I'm not sure how difficult people realize that these two brothers who right now are estranged. So how difficult my challenge is to hear from both of them and respect both of their points of view. All of that is difficult, and to have delivered and continue to deliver, that's the thing I'm most proud of. And doing that with 50 was fantastic. But lastly, the biggest thing I love is seeing these young men grow and develop from the opportunity that they both have been given. So, man, I'm smiling and I'm happy, and I just can't wait for the world to experience this.
Yeah, I love the show. Can't wait for season 2. Demetrius, looking forward to you in Euphoria, and I'm looking forward to all your projects coming up. So, thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you, Evan.